Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Amanda, some people call me AJ, I'm a Canadian, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm an online coach, and I'm a personal trainer.
Number 205, Amanda.
Today I'm going to be taking you guys through leg day training as a wellness competitor. I'm currently just in the final push of my off season. In this video we are going to cover my pre and post workout nutrition, of my supplementation related to training, and we're going to go over my full leg day as well. The food and the measurements are specific to me and my body, and why I select these foods are specifically because this is what coach says eat, so that is what I eat. But there are reasons as to why these specific foods and supplements make sense around training. Our pre-workout meal is going to be 125 grams of chicken breast as well as 150 grams of white rice. On top of this is some Melinda's sweet Thai chili sauce. This sauce specifically because it's anabolic as fuck. Just kidding. It actually just tastes good and flavor is anabolic. After I heat it up, I'm going to top it with 100 grams of frozen pineapple and 60 grams of avocado. The reason that we choose pineapple is because not only is it a great carb source that's going to give me some sugars and will help fuel me for my workout, it also has a digestive feature. Pineapple specifically as a fruit is high in digestive enzymes, which is great to help get all of those nutrients absorbed pre-workout. And the avocado, because it's important for our meals to have healthy fat sources, as a monosaturated fat, is going to help slow down the rate of digestion, which means that this food will be able to better keep me fueled throughout the entirety of my workout. Moving into supplementation, our first supplement is one that happens pre-workout. That is going to be, my favorite pre-workout is the Pre-HD Elite, specifically in the flavor lychee. This product is from HD Muscle, and if you're not new to this channel, then you know that you can shop all HD Muscle products and save with code, say it with me, AJLifts. HD is having their birthday sale from 20 up to 25% off, and you can stack code AJLifts with it to save up to 30 to 35% on all total products. I'm taking pre-workout specifically because it helps me feel energized, it gets me pumped, it just puts me in that right headspace as it has become a part of like the pre-workout ritual. Pre-HD Black because I love the focus and the caffeine dose. Next, we're going to talk about intra-workout supplementation. This is a drink that I put together. I will finish usually by the time I'm done my first exercise. It's just to help me stay nice and full throughout the entirety of my workout. Can you guess what it is? Carbs. Carb HD in the pineapple flavor. As I said, flavor is anabolic as fuck. Added to this is 5 grams of creatine as well as Intra HD. Creatine specifically is one of the most researched supplements on the entire market. It's a very important thing for me to have on a daily basis, especially during my gaining phase. And Intra HD, the full spectrum of EAAs to help with amino protein synthesis. And this product specifically also has a hydration feature. It's also very important for us while we are training because we're losing a lot of our electrolytes as we sweat while we train. Ooh, she is back with another training video. What is up, YouTube? I'm gonna hit some legs today, starting with warm up. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I like to finish my intra in my first exercise, so that's me just kind of sipping on it there. Right after we finish our warm up, we're moving into our first exercise, which is hamstring curl. Before I really get into it, I like to do a couple sets just to warm up whatever the movement is. That is what you kind of just saw there. I'm just pushing some lighter weight just to get the movement in the body. And obviously we've got the weight up. Now we're going in for our first working set. Our first work set today is 8 to 10 reps, as heavy as possible, so I'll let you watch that here. As soon as the quality of the movement starts to break down, I'm considering that my failure. All right, our second work set, we're gonna go for a few more reps. So I did lighten the load by about 5 or 10 pounds. I'll let you watch and enjoy those last couple reps. As soon as I'm feeling that my range is being really impacted, I know that that's about as far as I can go with that specific movement. All right, moving into our last set, my coach has a death wish for me. So this set is 30 reps. Obviously, we lighten the load because we really want to focus on getting all of those reps in, but also managing time under tension and getting all those contractions. You can enjoy watching me just cry out in pain here. Our next movement is a very dangerous one. It is the hack squat. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love posting my hack squat sets. Didn't record it, but did do a couple warm-up sets here just to load ourselves up and get the muscles ready so they know what they're going to be doing. Now for this movement, we're doing 1.5 reps. I'm going to go half a rep at the bottom and then full range all the way up. Each of these sets is 8 to 10 reps. I know what you're thinking, Amanda, that was not failure. Okay, hello, hear me out. We don't need to go to failure on all of our sets. Having 1 rep in reserve at the end is completely okay. Wrapping up our second set, we're about to go into our third and final, where my girlfriend decided to gaslight me into trying to go heavier. And honestly, she had every right to do so. I kind of nailed the 2 plates per side on my first 2 sets. However, this probably wasn't in my best interest because, as you'll see, movement quality was quite impacted by the added weight. Nonetheless, I will let you watch the rest of this set. Hell right, you need to come and help me. Hello, that extra 10 pounds nearly freaking killed me. R.I.P. Amanda. This was just her and I debriefing about the set quality. We're kind of making fun of each other. That's kind of how we do our whole Thursdays. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that we call Thursdays Throw Up Thursdays because on Thursdays, we just absolutely destroy legs. The rest of the workout, I didn't bother to record all of the sets and all of the reps just because we do get into some more accessory work, starting with a glute machine kickback. This one, I like to really push my hips into the pad and get a nice tight grip so that I can drive up strictly through the glute, getting a nice 1-second squeeze and control that weight in through the glute on my way down. Like I said earlier in the video, my coach also has a death wish for me. Thus, here we are doing weighted walking lunges. We've got 3 sets of 40 reps here, so to spare you some time, I'm just not going to include every single one of those reps. Now, what I have on my wrists is super handy here. My hands do still go completely numb, but this is how I'm able to hold the weight because I have the grip strength of a baby toddler. Hip thrusts are up next, and this one we are going more for reps and just general control. 3 sets here, 12 to 15 reps, and after doing everything else, these feel absolutely brutal. Every single week, I'm significantly humbled by the amount of weight I'm able to push and control for this set, because truthfully, I'm just absolutely toast. And at the end here, I hit my rep range, so I was just seeing what else I could sort of pump out, and yeah, that's kind of it there. Last but not least, we're gonna go into kind of like a stiff leg RDL cable deadlift. I like to bring the bench nice and close to the cable, set the cable as low as possible, make sure that my lats are super tight, and we push those hips back as far as they can just to stretch out the hamstrings and the glutes. I do load a significant amount of weight here when I can, but the goal is not specifically to load, but to really get a full stretch in the hamstrings and the glutes as we're just wrapping up the end of our workout. You enjoy the last couple reps here of the lift. And if you guys have any questions about this lift, feel free to drop a comment below. I'd love to help and answer. Trained, we did all the things. Then we finish off with our post-workout meal. Nutrient timing is the most important thing in the world, and truthfully it's not. You do want to try to get a meal in at least about 1 hour pre and 1 hour post, but whether it's 59 minutes or 61 minutes, it's not really going to make that much of a difference. Post-workout, again, we just eat whatever our coach tells us to eat. Cream of rice. This is the brand of cream of rice I use. It's Seriously Rice by Ascension Foods. Post-workout, I will do 70 grams cream of rice along with a very fast digesting protein. My protein of choice is Pro HD, also in maple waffles. I can combine these two and just have like a pancake post-workout. This is something that I make in advance, and when it comes together, it looks kind of like, looks like porridge, it looks like baby food. It tastes absolutely phenomenal. The last thing that I'll say that is very important when it comes to training, whether you're in a building phase, a fat loss phase, a maintenance phase, anything, none of this matters if you're not sleeping and recovering appropriately. I like to go see an RMT or some kind of physical therapist, and I try to go every 6 weeks. We do do the best that we can, let's be real. And sleep, you need to be prioritizing sleep. My biggest advice for anyone who's struggling with sleep is 1, only associate your bed with your place of sleep. Not to mindlessly scroll on your phone, make yourself do it somewhere you're a little bit less comfortable. Work from home, try not to work from your bed so that you don't associate bed with work, but bed is place for sleep. You could try supplementing with a little bit of magnesium pre-bed, or just in general giving yourself a nice nighttime wind down routine. As soon as my pajamas go on, my phone goes down. Whatever works for you. However, I did just really want to make it a point to let you know that without the priority of sleep, almost none of this matters, because that's where all the beauty happens. At the gym, you can train super hard 1,000,000 days a week for 1,000,000 hours, and all you're doing is breaking the body down. In order for the body to build itself back up, it needs that time to rest and recover. And with a combination of good nutrition, supplementation, recovery, that is our full training guideline, training routine at this time. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, can't believe you watched this video. HD is having their 4th birthday sale, so feel free to check that out. I'll put a link down in the description. As always, I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye.